Hey everybody, welcome back to Fat's Where the Flavor's At. Welcome to my home, to my kitchen, and all of you, along with all of you watching. Welcome to my heart. Today we're going to make use of that wonderful, flavorful shellfish stock from last time we were together. Today we're going to make a little lobster risotto. So ingredients-wise, I have some minced shallot and garlic collected here. I have my arborio rice. I have my white wine for deglazing. I have my fresh chopped butter poached lobster tail sitting there. I've got a little bit of the butter from where I poached the lobster. I've got my stock here, which again we made last time we were together. So we'll start with a little olive oil. We'll throw in a little butter. That's where the flavor's at. So we got some minced shallot and some minced garlic. It's basically about a tablespoon of minced garlic and about 2 tablespoons of shallot. All right, so we'll get that going. All right, so just a couple of minutes here. You just want to kind of get a nice little cook started on your shallot and garlic. Not quite brown, no. You just want it wilted. You just want to kind of get it wilted. That's it, exactly. Now we're going to throw in the rice. I'm going to use about that much. That should be plenty. And what that means is about 1.5 cups for what should take about 4 cups of stock. All right, so what you want to do now is just mix this all together. You want to try to get the butter and olive oil on every single grain. You want to work the shallot and garlic into the grains of rice. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it with the white wine, about 1/2 cup, maybe a little bit more. So what's going to happen here with the white wine, and then eventually with the stock, is the rice is going to absorb the moisture. All right, it's going to fill up and just like I said, just meld into the rice. You're going to see it disappear. This is a nice step. This is an important step. If you really want the rice to stand on its own, is once you get this cooked to where most, if not all, the moisture is gone, keep going a little more. You want to get almost like a slight toast. Now, when I say toast, I don't mean brown, but you want to start to see it just sort of break apart from the pack. And you'll watch it happen in the pan as we get closer to it. It's sort of quickly going. I see all that wine is pretty much almost gone.
Will that have still room to absorb that?
And it's going to absorb another 3 or 4 cups of stock. All right, so here the moisture is pretty much gone. This is where I want to kind of cook it just another minute or two. And really, like I said, just get a nice light toast on the rice. And what will happen then is once you continue to add, once you start adding the stock and you add in the butter or the mascarpone and anything else you're going to add to the dish, even though it'll look very creamy, it'll still stand on its own in terms of each kernel of rice. I'll start off with 3 ladles worth, kind of get that going, and then, yeah, a little ladle at a time. And that's it. This is where the love comes in. This is where you want to spend your time.
This is when it becomes.
This is where the matter. So you'll watch this cook. You'll watch the moisture slowly cook into the rice. A little bit more stock.
The stock is where the flavor's at.
That's in this dish. The stock is everything.
So excited for lobster risotto.
All right, we're back. Our risotto's gotten its last little hit of stock. We're going to start adding in all the other wonderful things that go into it, starting with some beautifully chopped, fresh butter poached lobster tail.
Yay!
I decided rather than throw out the butter I used to poach the lobster, why would you do that? I got all this wonderful lobster flavor in the butter. I want to keep adding more and more wonderful flavor into it as I can, so I'm going to throw this in here. Sometimes I'll use cream. For certain things, I'll use obviously grated Parmesan, which is the most popular. There are a lot of lobster risotto recipes that do call for Parmesan. I don't like the sharpness of grated Parmesan in risotto. So I went with something a little softer and a little creamier. And again, that's at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want a creamy texture. When I made a little bit more so, yeah, a little nice softer cheese, yeah.
Do you want me to make Cheeto chicken with you?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Cheeto chicken.
Cheeto chicken. So I can tell you when I made the white truffle risotto for Christmas, one of the things, One of the things I did a little research, and I saw Thomas Keller use cream, but not only did he use cream, he actually whipped the cream to soft peaks before he folded it in. He actually used, well, he actually just, like I said, just a soft peak whipped cream, and folded that in. I've used creme fraiche dough before as well. So here you want to mix this a little bit more vigorously because you want to create that creaminess that comes from the butter and the mascarpone cheese. So you want to be a little bit more vigorous with this. And again, it'll look like a mash, but you'll find when it hits the plate, it'll really stand on its own, the rice. So here you could add, if you want, you could add some baby peas, you could add some slivered asparagus, you can, you know, anything you want to kind of maybe bring some color in. I'm just going to stick with what we've got here. All right, we're just going to do the lobster risotto. I'm going to plate up. Very good.
Rich, buttery, authentic.
All right, so we're back. Everyone's enjoying the lobster risotto, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Delicious.
Wine pairing wise, I tapped into my portfolio. We went to France for this. We got sort of an Italian dish, but the French are pretty good with those other dishes as well. And we went to our Bordeaux Rosé, 100% Merlot, Lion and the Lily, splendid flavor profile. The Merlot really kind of comes through, makes it a very good food wine, but also wonderful for just sipping. We're coming into the spring and summer months here in Florida. We're very excited about this wine. Look forward to your local wine shops. Everybody, thank you again for being here.
Cheers.
We're going to come back for the next episode. The next episode, we're going to prepare orecchietti pasta with Italian sausage and broccoli rabe. Got a couple of red wines for that. And until then, we have a glass. See you next time. And what's the name of the show? That's where the flavor is at. See you guys next time. Thanks very much. Love you. Bye.